Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Entirely English and our continuing series on weights and measures in Britain. Before we get into that, I just want to address my regular viewers and subscribers. Please stay to the end. I have something I would like to ask you. Okay, on to our weights and measures, and today we're looking at pounds and kilograms. We covered a lot of the territory here in previous videos. So briefly, we still use both, okay? Pounds and kilograms. Many of the items in our shops are labeled with kilograms. Many are labeled with both pounds and kilograms. When we joined the European Union and we became metric, kilograms became the standard, but we still think and use pounds and stones. We use stones for heavy weights like originally, it was for animals in markets. They were sold by the stone and for our own body weight. So you'd say, I am 12 stone, 7 pounds. And you've probably seen this in films, American films. They say, I am 175 pounds. That sounds really heavy. So we use stone, 12 stone, 7 pounds. And often, even women who are on diets will talk about their weight in stone or how many pounds they need to lose, not grams and kilograms. A pound is roughly half a kilogram. In fact, in 1963, the Weights and Measures Act, which we have mentioned previously, said that 1 pound was the equivalent of, let me look at this, 0.453592237 kilograms exactly. So roughly half a kilogram is a pound. That makes conversion quite easy. We used to buy our sugar, for example, in a 2-pound bag. Nowadays, it is a 1 kilogram bag. And like with our inches and feet and those things, the pound goes back to ancient Roman times and before. The symbol for pound is LB, which seems strange, but it comes from the ancient Roman word libra, which meant scale or balance. And this is not just peculiar to Britain. In fact, that scale, because probably the Roman Empire was used around the world, and particularly in Europe. So in the Middle Ages, the French had the livre from that same word, libra, livre. The Germans and Austrians had Pfund. Excuse my pronunciation, P-F-U-N-D, Pfund. The Russians had the funt, same weight. Again, excuse my pronunciation. The Scandinavians had the skalpund. The Portuguese had the libra. The Byzantines called it the litra. The Dutch called it the pond. And even the Chinese jin was equivalent to a pound, roughly half a kilogram again. So we have a pound, and 14 pounds makes 1 stone. So if somebody is 10 stone, they are 140 pounds. And the pound is made up of 16 ounces. And ounces are still used today in the weighing of precious metals like gold. Some places will, like jewelers' shops on the street, will buy gold by the gram. But within the industry, they talk about ounces. And again, if you come across an old cookbook, it will say use 20 ounces of flour, 3 ounces of butter. So that is the smaller weight which was commonly used. Nowadays, again, because of the easy mathematics, the kilogram and the gram are commonly used. So in cooking, it's easy if something says use 500 grams of butter, for example, and get a kilo of butter and you just cut it in half, you know you've got 500 grams. So the easy answer to the question, which do we use? We use them both. But Unlike our inches and feet, the pounds and ounces and stones are not so commonly used. In our body weight, we use it. In some industry, it's still used, but we generally focus on the kilogram. Most products in the shops are sold by the kilogram. Okay? Hope that cleared up some misunderstandings. Now, my regular viewers, my subscribers, I just had an idea because my job is teaching English as a foreign language. If you are not a native English speaker and you'd be interested in sharing your views of the British, what you understand, or asking questions, drop me a message and we can have a chat and then I'll put it up as a video. What do you think? Do you want to be interviewed and interview? Share your thoughts? Just an idea. Message me and we can arrange something. All right? So thanks for joining me again. The next and final episode of this series will be in about a week, and it's going to focus on money. And it is rather interesting, to say the least. Okay, so I'll see you then. Don't forget to message me. If you have any other comments, do pop them below. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. If you want to stay up to date, click subscribe. Do recommend this to anybody you know who is studying English or has an interest in the British. And do come back next time. See you then. Bye-bye.